Hello, doing a video here on plotting again, just after another week of doing some work. Sorry, these are all red. Working on this project, and I have, as you can see, I have the assemblies are done here. As I'm doing them, I'll just open like 10 of them at a time or so. And then once I've updated them, I'll change the status of them so I know what's updated or not. So, I'll just open all these, and I'll right click, and then I'll come in here and do approved. So let me go back here, and we can just see. So we have the assemblies here, and we have the approvals here, which this is also approved. So I have a couple of different approvals. I have approved here, and I've approved here with a couple of dots. My original approved is gone, so I could just, it's still going to say approved on the drawing, but it just looks different here. So I can kind of keep them separate, as you can see. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to plot through here anymore. I'm going to go and plot the other way, which I've just been doing. So what I can do is, let's just set up our two plots. So remove that, and I'm going to add drawings. So let's go into the correct project, because it will not open straight away in the correct project. Details. So you can see sometimes you will have created a previous one. So the second one, these things happen sometimes even if you don't allow duplicate drawings. So I don't want these second ones. So actually this one is the one I want, because you can see I was just working on it today. So just be careful, don't add them all. So I'm going to delete the extra ones that weren't worked on today. I'm going to delete those, and then we'll go down through. Hopefully that's all there was. And yeah, there doesn't seem to be any other duplicates there in the assemblies. There is for the plates, and I worked on these two. Yeah, I should have known, because I updated these ones. I was wondering why they weren't the same as what they should have been. So we'll delete these two. I actually don't need to send these two, because they have already fabricated those, and you can see we have all the columns. There's extra ones. So these things can be happening behind the scenes. Sometimes they get unregistered or deregistered, so just be careful. So I'm going to also delete these. Now I wasn't expecting these to be in here, so I guess this is a good lesson. So delete the ones with the old dates on them. Everything else should be fine, because I've just updated them, so I know these other ones are good. So I can delete those, I feel, safely. And so that's it. So what we're going to do is going to pick all these, our assemblies, select. We're going to add them, and that actually worked better. Alright, so I just learned something new there. So usually I select from the top down, and then the last one ends up first on the sheet here. But when I did it the opposite way around, it was fine. So we'll try it the next time. So I want to save this. So let's just make sure we put it in our extracts folder for this. So let's come back in here, and extracts. So Levittown Water District and assemblies. Save. Alright, so that's my assemblies. Okay, so now we're going to clear this off. So clear those away, and let's go to our next one. We're going to come down here. We're just going to select these, right? So we don't want this recovery files, and to be honest, I don't even usually keep these recovery files. So I'm just going to get rid of them, and I don't need this last one. This is just one that I had some details on, and I copied them onto the other sheet. So now if I go from the top down, I feel like 201 will be at the top of the list. So let's see. 201, see it's at the top of the list, and I have to drag it down. Now if I had it selected the other way, so let's try it the other way and see. And we'll add them back in, but this time we'll select from the bottom up. And now they come in. So I guess select from the bottom up works better. And then we're going to save this as approvals. Okay, and you can put the date as well. I usually put the date, but it'll save me from typing. I won't do it now. Alright, and remove those, and then add the single parts. And let's hope there's not a lot of single parts extra. Alright, seem to be okay. Seems like there's no doubles there. Okay, I think we're good. So let's go from the bottom back up to the top, select, and then they're in order. And now we're going to save that as single parts. So now you're set up. If your parts don't change, you're good to go. If your parts do change and you get an extra part, that's fine. Just add it to the list and save it again. You could save it over the other one. So now I'm set up here. So single parts, I have it set up to publish in the background. Go into publish options. I want a prompt. I want a multi-sheet file and prompt for the name. Okay. Okay, and the location is incorrect. So you want to change the location, and I'll just put it in here, DWG, select, okay, publish, and then you get to pick the name, and I will rename this afterwards. I will just put in single parts for now so I know which one it is. Actually, I will also put in the date. Oh. Now, the reason I started doing it this way, I knew this way existed, but I didn't do it this way. The reason I started doing it this way is because I had an issue with a larger job where it was crashing in the middle of outputting the drawings, and it was recommended me to do it this way, and it didn't crash. So I kind of like it this way. It's a little slower on the front end, but you get your time back because it's now plotting in the background, as you can see down here. So if I do close, you can see down here the job is publishing. So it's just getting started, so it's not giving me, now it's giving me a sheet. So it's like sheet 1 of 97. That's going to take like 4 or 5 minutes, but as you can see, I can work away on the model while I'm doing it. So I don't imagine I can plot another one. Maybe I can. So we come in here, we go load. Do you want to save the current set? No. And then approvals, load, replace all sheets, and here you go. There we go, we're ready to go again with these sheets. And then let's see if we can publish another one in the background. No, so you have to wait. So that's fine. Not too worried about that, because I'll just sit here, I'll go and do some work, I'll work on something else. It's just a couple of minutes. I can open another model if I want and work on another model. So I really feel like this is the best way, for me at least, to output my drawings. And you always have your little window down here that's telling you. You can also double click here and this will give you some more details. But you have to kind of wait till the first plot's done, and it'll give you a list of all the plots. Okay, hope that helps. Alright, bye.